With the latest update from VNTANA, we give you a bunch of new options when it comes to sharing your files with other users. So right now I'm on the asset library page for a particular workspace. I'm just going to select a few assets randomly here. I can see up here I've got this share selected assets option, and what I'm going to do is click add. So what this is going to do is if you invite a user here, say test@test.com, what they'll be able to do is actually access only these assets in the workspace. And so you can give them the option to edit those assets, meaning they can change optimization settings, viewer settings, things like that, or they can just view them where they'll be able to see them, add annotations and comments and all sorts of feedback, but they won't actually be able to change them. And so inviting from this screen will give them access only to these 4 assets that I have checked. So you can get really granular with the way that you're sharing these files. To go even more granular, you can come over here to the project list, and I'm going to share access to a particular workspace. So I come up here, click share, I can invite users, and what I can do here is give them access only to this project. So if I'm at a higher level, right here, like I'm at the red shirt folder level, they will have access to everything that's below it as well. So there's 2 roles again, edit, review. Edit means that they're actually just able to edit like description, tags, attributes, things like that, but they're not actually able to edit the assets here. View means they're just going to be able to see and download what's in this folder. If I click allow user to edit assets in this project, they will be given asset editing rights, but only for the assets that exist within this specific project. So there might be some use cases where you want to do that, where you just want to share a project folder. You can do that directly from this screen. And again, I can go even deeper. And so I just want to share the renders. Maybe I'm sharing this with the e-commerce team or something like that. So I can give them share, add, invite them as a viewer, and put in an email address, and they will only be able to access these renders. For adding other users to the platform, you can come over here to our settings, users, and invite new user. We give you all the different user role types up here if you want to read more about it. But again, I'll enter test@test.com. Organization admins, exactly what it sounds like. They can edit anything on your organization, create new workspaces, projects, add assets, remove users. They have full rights. If I go to workspace access user, I got a few options. So one, I can select all, and that'll select, I only have 2 workspaces in my organization right now. So they would be given access to both apparel and industrial products. I can also just remove it and say I only want them to have access to apparel. And then now I have 3 different options. I have workspace admin, which means they can add content, delete content, publish content, do whatever they want within a specific workspace, but they won't be able to edit, let's say it's apparel, they won't be able to edit industrial products. Content manager means they'll be able to add content, remove content, edit content, but they can't actually publish anything. So this means that you don't have to worry about them moving products to a live state without approval of a workspace admin or an organization admin. And finally, I have guest access, and guest access means that they can view everything and they'll be able to leave comments on all of the different assets and projects that might be within the workspace, but they're not going to be able to make any changes to the workspace. Let's say I want to invite this person as a guest. I got to make sure I click the plus sign first, and you'll see that appear, because you would also be able to do something like here, maybe they're a content manager. And then I can click invite, and they will receive an email, and they can sign up for the platform, and they will be given these access rights. If you ever need to change access rights for users, we can come back over here to accepted. Here I see multi-workspace user access. I can revoke their access right here, or I can click on that user and I can change or add additional workspaces for them where they're given more permissions. So that's managing and adding users to the VNTANA platform.